How are you guys?
Wonderful.
Great. How are you?
I'm wonderfully blessed as always, sir. Thank you so much. I love the movie.
Thank you.
It's fantastic. Like its subject, the film is brilliant.
Thank you.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome. And then when we first saw you, Mr. Ashton, the very beginning, embodying Steve Jobs, I was like, is that a real footage? So it's fantastic. You really committed yourself to the character, didn't you?
Yeah, I felt a lot of pressure. I have a lot of friends and colleagues that knew Steve Jobs and loved Steve Jobs or fans of Steve Jobs, and I felt a lot of pressure. I really wanted to portray him authentically and in a way that the people that knew him and loved him would find to be honest.
Right.
And so it just was important to me to do that.
Oh, and you, Mr. Josh, you made us laugh and cry at the same time.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome. How did you get attracted to working in the movie?
Well, I got a phone call from the director, Josh Stern, saying, you know, I'm making this movie about Steve Jobs. And at first I was as skeptical as I think a lot of people were. Is it the right time? All of these things. And I talked to him about it, and I love this opportunity. I was following up on the Book of Mormon, which was completely different. And I love this opportunity that I could delve into something that was based on a real living, breathing human being. But I was terrified by it. And then Ashton and I had a conversation over Skype where we were both sussing each other out, and he doing more sussing than myself, but getting a feel for each other and you know, trying to figure out what this journey would be and how we would go about creating this relationship and creating this journey together. And it was immediately clear to me when I was talking to him, how unbelievable he was going to be at embodying this person. He had already done a month worth of work on it, and he looked like the man. I mean, even at that point where I was just like, I have to be a part of this journey because the work that he's going to do is extraordinary, and I want to be there for that ride. And so it allowed me, it really challenged all of us, I think, from the crew to the cast. He set a tone that all of us felt like we needed to bring our best game.
And I think Josh, when we had this call early on, you know, the one thing he said to me that you know, inspired me. He's like, I don't want to do an imitation of Steve Wozniak.
Right.
Because we were talking about some of the vocal intonation, some of the behavior stuff, and he's like, I don't want to do that because I think people will see through that.
Right.
He said, I want to be that guy, and I want it to come from the inside out. And I think that all along the way, all the actors in the film, I think we pushed each other to do that and rise to the occasion on a little film that could. A little film that, you know, this isn't a big budget movie. This is a movie that some guy in Texas decided that he wanted to fund and make.
Awesome
it's
is
the
that?
Definition of a passion project.
Right, exactly.
Like, with
feel the labor of love.
an upstart company producing a movie about an upstart company.
What's your favorite Apple product, real quick?
I mean, the iPhone is
Apple
Oh,
Care.
you're right.
Apple Care.
ordinary.
Apple Care, yeah, Apple Care Plus
favorite.
rocks.
Yes,
Mine is
I
iPad
still
Mini.
use-
Because sometimes smaller is better. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Enjoy